What's good? What's good? What's going on with y'all? What's going on? Nope. Decline. Got it. Lee, what it do, bro? I'm doing the shout out to my mods right now, tribute to my mods, and then I'm about to do a prompt. I'm gonna do a prompt in a little bit. I want to shout out my mods though. Tribute to my mods. Shout out to all my mods. We're rocking with your boy. You can come up if you want. Rasta, what it do? What it do, Rasta? What's going on? Kay, what's going on with you? I'm doing this for right now, but I'm about to put up a prompt. Rock, what's going on with you, bro? I'm doing a little tribute to my mods right now, but I'm about to do a prompt. Let me put the prompt up. Ain't shit, man. Y'all can come up if y'all want. Let me change this. Let me change it to the prompt I'm about to run. All right, this is the prompt I'm running right here. This is the prompt I'm running right here. Hot cheese. With all the relationship drama going on TikTok, do you still think you can find love on TikTok? What's going on? What's going on, Mrs. Loa? What's going on with you? Very simple prompt. Not nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Simple question. There should not be that much hot cheese on this prompt. Very simple. Very simple. Jazz, welcome in. What's going on with you, Jazz? Oh man, simple prompt, nothing crazy. Do you think you still can find love on TikTok? What's up with you, Jazz?
I'm sick.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know, it's so fucked up. I'm
Yeah.
sick. I'm pregnant. I'm cold. I'm hot. I'm big.
Thank
I,
you.
I'm nauseous. All the things.
Oh, you all fucked up.
I am.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Now you craving food.
I haven't even been craving food for real because I can't keep food down. So I haven't been really a big craver. When I have craved stuff, it's been stuff like Powerade and smoothies.
You definitely got to drink the Powerade to stay hydrated.
I've been killing Powerades. The amount of Powerades we have in my house is ridiculous. We could give a football team.
Welcome in, Tiffany. Yeah, you got to stay hydrated. You definitely got to stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. But that's not good being sick, especially when you're pregnant. Thank you for your daily harmony, Tiff.
I know, and my boyfriend, he got two children out his last marriage, so he's a really good dad. They always come over, but ever since I met these kids, I stay fucking sick because kids is just germ balls. So all they do is go to school, catch germs, and bring the goddamn germs back.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like my second and a half time being pregnant. Being sick just since I've been pregnant. But since I met them, God, I stay sick.
Especially with them kids. Them kids gonna keep you sick.
I know.
Them kids gonna keep you sick, man. Them kids gonna keep you.
And I be telling them like,
Grace, what's going with you?
because for some reason I feel like the kids they stronger than the adults are, so they'd be just sneezing and running around, still playing and active. But as an adult, getting sick, that shit will sit me down. So I
What happened, Tiff?
gracefully.
What
But yeah,
up?
you got
Hey, Jazz.
what's going on, Grace. So yeah, you gotta them kids. You gotta keep them kids away from you. They're gonna get you sick like this.
I know, and it's so funny because when his
Well,
kids, when his
Yeah.
kids be over, I'll be locking myself in a room and he'd be like, "Oh, come out. Let's have family time." I'd be like, "Fuck no." They Jeremy.
Yeah, man. When kids just do it, they be running around with the boogers in their nose and touching
Baby.
everything, playing with everything.
And but they older. That's the part. Like, so one of them is 15 and the other one is 11, but still, like, they go to school and they be around all them other Jeremy ass kids, and then they come back, and I kid you not, once a month, I after they visits, I'd be like, "Oh, I don't feel so good."
You know what's crazy? He just said something that I meant to tackle along, right? I get tired of hearing motherfuckers say this is a kid's app. Like, get over it. It's not no more. We took over. Fuck it.
Not we took over.
Yeah, we
We
took
did
over. It's
take
not
over
no
because
more.
it was a kids app. It used to be when TikTok first popped off. I
It was
remember I was like,
definitely a
I ain't
kid's
never
app.
getting a TikTok. All they do is the weird ass little dances and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't be seeing no more kid video. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I think we did take over.
We did.
Yeah, you know,
Diabolical. They can't never have shit for themselves.
it's
Speaking for a
enough room
teen,
for all
right?
of us. They got their own little corner. This is a drama talk corner. They
But
got their own little corner somewhere.
it's funny though because I love how we can't walked in their trap and took over their trap, because when you look at ours, like Instagram and Twitter, they came and infiltrated our shit, so we just got them back with TikTok. It's all
Yeah,
good.
that's gonna be my next prompt.
That is true though.
Second
They
base.
definitely
That's gonna be my
did.
next prompt.
Little teen, nah, they did, and they children. Just don't make your child a freaking IG page either, because the little babies took over too.
Oh, and he cute. Y'all got to know he gonna have his own TikTok account.
Good
I'm
lord,
definitely
Oh
pimping him out
Lord.
like Joe Jackson.
good lord.
Oh Lord.
Nah, I got real hot cheese though, but nah, for real though, I
What's up,
think y'all
talk to
should
me?
stop looking for love in all the wrong places. TikTok is one of them. Unless you want to be out there and you want all your shit out, you know, I'm a good faithful comic cousin. I will be playing. I will be trolling. I will be. Don't let me find out that your name is Keisha, because I'm gonna associate you from Belly. Why you doing like me? Like why you doing me like that, Tommy? You know.
I think you can find love on TikTok because
Hell nah.
I think you could. I honestly think you could, but I think you can't. Especially if you're in our corner or the messy talk corner, you got to keep that shit to yourself. So when you let
Hell, you
motherfuckers
can't
know,
know.
motherfuckers don't test
Sorry.
it.
That's the problem though, Gordo. Don't nobody want to keep nothing to themselves.
I
They
think
get a
soon
little
you let
boo
the
thing and they just
yeah.
diabolical with it.
And
They
I think,
automatically just want to tell the world.
but see, I also think like when you look at relationship dynamics, it can't be like, for me, right? As much as I am probably considered like a little bit of a shit talker, problematic on this side of TikTok, I would never date somebody else from TikTok. Like, me and the guy I'm with, we work so hard because he look at TikTok like that's some loser shit. That's lame as hell. Get the fuck off
Yep.
the app. He hates that I
Yep.
do TikTok.
Yep.
And
I'm
I
gonna
think
put
that,
you on blast a little bit, Jazz. I'm gonna put you on.
go ahead.
Gorgeous, welcome in, gorgeous. Before your man, you were trying to hook up with motherfucking Hun Lee. Y'all was going on a date.
I was
Ooh,
gonna.
That got away.
Okay, that's true. I was
not
definitely.
you, Jazzy.
I was gonna go on a date with Holly. He was very nice and respectful to me. But I will say too, he does not give me. Well, one I will say, I don't see him on panels for real often.
Who,
Um,
Han?
yeah, I don't be seeing him on panels for real.
Why do I see him everywhere and you don't be seeing him nowhere?
I don't be seeing him. I be seeing him
And
in
I see him
comments
actually
Everywhere.
talk
sometimes.
But
too.
I tell you this,
Other
he
people don't be
everywhere,
seeing
but
him talk.
he's not starting no drama.
He
He
not.
not talking out of pocket.
Y'all
You know
must
what I'm
not know
saying?
Han. I thought the same thing just a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Then
I
all of a
haven't.
sudden I started hearing them talk, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you are
I
just a
haven't
silent
seen
He
that
diabolical
side of
killer.
him. I haven't seen the messy version of him, but like somebody who has like my level of bravado on TikTok, I wouldn't talk to them, because there has to be. I just think in relationships, so like, you ever heard where they be like two two creators can't be in a relationship together, or two dreamers can't be in a relationship together. So it's like somebody who wants to be an artist and they're like, let's just go with the flow and things like that. That's a dreamer. They can't be in a relationship with another dreamer because they're gonna be in poverty. They're gonna just be dreaming, going after their dreams, not doing shit but just going with the flow, right? Someone has to be a structure. And I think the same goes with TikTok. Like when you see these people getting in relationships who we know come on social media and they might, I mean, if we being real, anybody that's on the side of TikTok, we might like drama a little bit, right? So two people
Mike?
who might, right? So two people who like drama, to think that they'd have a relationship
G,
that don't have drama is crazy. Somebody in a relationship got to be like, this is beneath
good looking
me.
out, G. But I think even though even though that y'all two people that like watching drama, y'all can still make build a relationship. Y'all can just watch the drama together. I don't think just because you like drama doesn't mean you're gonna build drama.
I disagree. I think that if drama follows you places, if you tend to be in drama and with a person that
Good
tends to
looking
be in
out, G,
drama,
my boy. Good looking out, G, for the well, man. I appreciate you, bro.
it's
Go ahead,
unlike
John. Go
yeah,
ahead.
it's unlikely to think that you won't be in a relationship that's dramatic. Um, I think, yeah, of course you could watch other people's drama and laugh and kiki, but if you and that person are drama filled, don't know how to really have conversations without it being dramatic, then it's gonna be dramatic. Like I know for me, I'm very dramatic, right? Like if I feel some type
Mhm.
of way, on and offline, I'm a very dramatic person. He's a very cool, calm, and collective person. So when I be feeling dramatic, he's the voice of reason, like calm down, it's okay. And then it make me feel like, okay, like maybe I'm tripping a little bit. But if I met somebody that was like me, where I go drama and they go drama, and it's just fire on top of fire on top of fire. So you would expect that those relationships will burn.
I can feel where you're coming from, but then again, I think y'all can learn from each other and calm down. Because if y'all see each other drama and you be like, "Damn, I be acting like that," let me calm my ass down and relax a little bit. Don't you think that will help out the balance?
No, because I think a lot of times we as people, we look at other people like, well, at least I ain't as dramatic as him. At least I ain't as broke as her. At least I'm not as whatever your issue is as the next person. So you may look at them like, well, I ain't that bad. So I don't really have to do no fixing because I'm not as bad as that person. Even though it's like, you might just only be one notch as bad. Like you still bad. But I think a lot of times we look at people, and as long as we're not as bad as them, then we don't see the need to fix ourselves.
Yeah. Well, who? I love your lies. Oh, come back up. You was making noise in the background. I don't know what was going on, bro.
I was waiting. I didn't want to cut her off.
Oh no, no, yeah, you could have muted up. Like I didn't want you to. I didn't know what was going on. I've got to be careful. Come up, Nora. What's
Dude,
going on,
I
bro?
love your lives. The way you talk about everything and everybody with Sundress, Dre, Zia, Rasta. My God, dude, you're a hero.
Oh, thank you, man. Make sure you come tonight, man. I'm doing an interview tonight with Frankie, and we're gonna
Wait,
discuss.
you talking about Franklin Saint?
Oh, not Franklin Saint.
Oh.
I didn't know if you heard about the story about Frankie.
Oh, I did.
He had a
You
he
need to
had a
address that.
yeah.
Shit.
He got a thing going on right now. Yeah, Frank. The thing with Big La. Um,
I
he
don't know
gonna
what you're
show
talking
us.
about. What happened?
I guess Big La went to go visit him, and she went through his phone and called him texting somebody else. So that will be all tonight. He will explain everything tonight, and I guess he's supposed to be showing us something tonight. So tune in for tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern for that. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. 6 o'clock Eastern. It will be exposed, son. What happened? What my boy went, man? I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love, man. This is not stage right here, Jazz. This is not stage. Nora, what's going on with you?
Hey, what's up, Manito? How are you?
Okay, you're the perfect person to ask these
Happy
questions right here.
queso.
Thank you so much. So, do you think you can still find love?
You can find like homie love, but you're not gonna. I don't think you can find real love on here.
Nah,
Not real love. Nah.
I don't think. I don't. Big Lot didn't catch up Mills. Nah, that didn't happen. It never came out. But yeah. When she went, we always thought it was a label, but she was actually out there going to visit Frankie. So yeah. So that's what it is. What's going on, Carl Wright? Welcome in. What's up with you, BFF? So right now we just we chilling. Ain't nothing really big happening. We talking about this right here until 6 o'clock, and I'm not gonna be on till 6. I'm only on for a little while. Then I'm coming back at 6. So Messy talking here. Talk to me. So I'm doing the interview tonight with Frank. So let's see what that. Hopefully, it's not the same old, same old.
It's gonna.
Huh?
I'm said it's pretty sure it's gonna be the same old, same old.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people trying to find love in this app. Carl, right? A lot of people they're trying to find love. I'm not one of them. Yeah, Frankie. Frankie will be DJ Hunt. What's going on, my brother? Mills.
What's up, Gordo?
Ain't much.
Well, so I want to just address this real quick before I drop down. I'm about to drop down real quick, but I want to address Jazz. I want to say this to you, Jazz. Did nobody fly out to no goddamn Atlanta, Georgia for a meal? Me. You understand that? Nobody flew out to fight me. She flew out for Frankie, okay? She flew out to get fucked by Frankie. When she came to Atlanta and she said she was here, I gave a location on live. Regardless of what I had waiting, whether it was me, police, hands, bitches, junkies, she never showed up. So shut the fuck up with this lame ass shit y'all got going on. It ain't me. Keep in mind, I dropped the low. It don't give a fuck what the fuck I had waiting. She never showed up. I never got pulled up on. She didn't show up to the city for me, Jazz. So shut the fuck up, bitch, okay? Ain't no grown woman fighting, bitch. Ain't no woman with no career, no money, no family, no husband fighting, bitch.
I agree.
We are over age of 30 years old. Who the fuck is fighting but besides bitches with low pH balance, mildew smells, and they got to buy their own flight ticket? Let's be very transparent here. You think my husband gonna let a bad bitch like me fight, hoe? Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody come to the city for me, because if you do come to the city for me, you're going to leave with the red carpet, baby. To the fucking jail cell with a shower. A free hot shower. So shut the fuck up with this whole did lie ever touch Mill, y'all? Ain't no motherfucker touching Mill. Not now, not ever. The first person to touch me, I swear to God, on my motherfucking kids, I give y'all hoes $10,000 on God, bro. On my dead mother grave. So shut the fuck up.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm
Hey, I ain't
done,
gonna lie.
Gordo. That's
I
it.
might have to.
Hold on,
That's
bro.
it.
That's
I
it,
got
Gordo.
10,000.
Hold on,
Thank
No,
you.
I'm calm, yeah. I'm calm, but I'm done, Gordo. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that she didn't come for you. I
didn't mean to
see.
call you a bitch, Jazz. Sorry.
No, I mean it's fine.
Yes, sorry.
I would argue though, because I agree with you. I think all that shit is ratchet. Fighting bitches. I 100% agree with you. You ain't got
Right.
shit to lose if you is willing to fight and pull up on someone. But I would implore you to watch how you talk to people if you don't really want smoke.
No, listen, I didn't say nothing to her first. Y'all know damn well what the fuck. We ain't finna rehash this shit.
Well,
Y'all
I
know,
know.
like
I
y'all, and
definitely
she
didn't
even
see it.
came on Chop Panel this morning and repeated what she said to me, and even doubled down on the fact that my newborn baby should unalive. So y'all
Yeah.
cut that shit, okay? I'm good. Mill gonna always be a TikTok troll, but I don't ever go too far like y'all go too far. When y'all overstep shit, I have went too far one time. The one time I told a girl on here that her kids should unalive, and I never said that shit again. After I told that girl that shit, y'all ain't never heard Mill say anything fucked up ever again. Cause I'm not that kind of person. You feel me? I don't do that dirty shit. I don't rock. I don't rock like that in real life. You feel me? I don't give a fuck how low y'all go. I'm not going down there with y'all. That's the reason why I have what I have now. That's the reason why I have a career. I know how to walk the fuck away. I
Well,
know
I
how
agree
to
with
shut
that.
the fuck up when it's time to shut the fuck up. That's why I have a career. So anybody thinking that you're trying to shit on Mill, you're crazy. You can't shit on a grown ass person who knows how to shut the fuck up, walk away when it's time to walk away, because I got shit to lose, y'all. Y'all, none of y'all on this app is gonna be there with each other in 5 years. Y'all know I'm not lying. All this bullshit we can troll all day. We can laugh, y'all. We can talk. But y'all not gonna be with each other 5 years from now. You don't know what a person gonna be going through 6 years from now. Get y'all shit together right now. Get y'all money up, stack y'all shit while y'all on this app playing. And that's all I gotta say.
Well, I don't disagree with anything you said. I definitely feel like fighting is very low vibrational.
Mm-hmm.
And even too, like I told La online, to pull your card, right? Like if, because everybody was saying that she was full of shit, she really wasn't about to do nothing. So I told her, like, I think you should just, why don't you go over there, right? Like if you want to fight, fight, go pull up to the address,
Agreed.
right?
Right.
Regardless of what your intentions were, because personally, me, even hearing you talk now, I don't feel like you really like that. So I feel like she should have pulled up and kind of pulled your card and been like, y'all see she not about shit on the fighting shit, which is okay. Because
Agreed.
if anybody pull up on me, they gonna say I'm real pussy because I'm not fighting none of you ratchet bitches, right? So I can understand that and I can respect that. But I will say too, as somebody who you probably heard me cuss bitches out on this panel, as someone who has like a real sassy ass mouth, I will say I've had to fight a lot of times in my life because there is bitches who don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There are people who will pull up, and we happen to be on the unhinged side of TikTok. So I would just be careful who you have smoke with.
But Jazz,
Clearly,
I
bitches
hear
is
you.
pulling
But
up in
y'all,
different cities.
but here, Jazz, I hear y'all, right? But that's the thing. Y'all don't know who y'all know online. I'm not gonna ever be dumb like I see everybody do every day. I'm talking about when I tell y'all really help me in my job. When I have a client come to me and they say, hey, I have this done. Do you understand how easy it is for anybody in law enforcement to go online and find the evidence without even having to fucking get a subpoena by a judge? You understand that? I'm not stupid like a lot of people are. Just know, I ain't never had issues in person. I'm 33 years old. I ain't never had issues. Just know that, okay? And I promise you, 33 years from now, when I'm 66 years old, I still won't have them issues. I know who I put in my circle. I only talk to a lot of people online on here that I will never talk to in real life, I promise you. But I promise you, the same people on here talking shit about wanting to touch me because I look good would never touch me. Because these are the same people I see in person. I'm not playing. I'm in Atlanta. I drive every day. I just got home. I literally just got home, y'all. I'm out in Atlanta every single day. Every single day. My face is out here. If anybody wanted to touch me that bad, why am I not touched? Again, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. Because if you touch me, I'm going to own the next 10 years of your life. I promise you that. Or I'm going to own the rest of your life. Either one. But regardless of the fact, y'all cut that bullshit out. Ain't nobody pulled up on nobody. And if they do, let them pull up on each other. Ain't nobody doing all that shit. So cut it. Come on, cut it, bro.
Mm.
Well, that's that.
Yeah, that's that.
Well,
So,
Papi
so,
Queso, let me give you your daily heart me.
thank you so much.
Um,
Still taking me out. Poppy queso's out.
Okay, back to the prompt. With all the relationship drama going around TikTok, do you still think you can find love on TikTok? Man, let me keep it a buck with you. Man,
Hell no, you cannot find love on TikTok. Not at all. There's always going to be someone that has something to say about you. There's always going to be people and haters in between that's going to try to do every single thing they can to break the relationship apart. They're going to twist narratives. People are going to try to hit you up and set you up. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be one big toxic thing. Jealousy, false narrative, lies, you know, you'll never be able to find love on TikTok. It's just stressful. It's drama, and nothing good can come from it except for content.
Mm. Damn, bro, that's how you feel?
Yeah, man. Cause I
Man, I think you can find love, man. I think you find love. I think it's how you treat it. I think it's how you treat it, man. People neglect it, so it's like when you find it online, it's like you got to learn how to treat it. You can't keep it online because I think online people will
cause
fuck
check this
shit
out,
up.
right? Check this out, Gordo. Watch this. Let me break it down for you, right? People let me on their panels. People talk to me. People on social media. People message me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say
Thank you for your daily
let's say
heart,
me
Miss
and Nora
Piggy.
start. Let's say me and Nora,
Look,
me and
please, I
Jazz.
already have enough narrative
Listen, hold
out
on,
there.
Nora. Just chill.
Please,
Noah
please.
and
I
bro
know, I
sitting
know
on
you
the
mean
tree.
well. I'm not.
And don't use me, please.
Just say
Oh,
Gloria. Just say
What's gonna
Gloria.
happen? People let me on their panels now. But hold on, Nora. No, Nora, come on, calm down. People gonna say, "Oh hell no, y'all date, bro," and then they're gonna say, "You know what? You can't come in my space. You can't come in my panel. We can't be friends no more." They not gonna want to be friends with the women who's dating me. But these were gonna be the same people who allow me to panel on their panels in the first place. So it's gonna be like ultimatum type shit. People are gonna start putting ultimatums on the women I date. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Well, bro, you shouldn't date them. They're not women. If any woman lets anybody put an ultimatum on their life, they're not women. And they don't deserve anybody love.
They're not
Yeah, but
adults.
Nora, why was you so quick to defend, be so
You're right.
defensive?
You're
It's
right,
just an
Nora. They're not
example.
adults. You're right,
Oh,
Nora.
no, I know it was an example, but I already have a narrative being spun about me right now, so I didn't
Oh,
need,
okay, my
you know.
fault. But yeah, I'm just saying. So that's what it would be like. Yo, bro said this, and he says all these egregious, evil things, and it would just it would come down to an ultimatum, and it would be the ultimatums from the same people who allow me in their spaces to begin with.
All
Yeah,
You
right.
know,
but they're
and
not.
it could be their best friend. It could be their best friend. They ain't gonna be best friends no more. I'll tell you that.
All right, Jazz. All right, let's go down. Let's drizzle it down. Let's go. Hey, Royal, how you think about this prompt, man?
I mean, we've already talked about this. I mean, everybody, to me, it's dependent on the person. Everybody's different. Some people can carry on mature relationships, and even if they do meet outside meet on this app, they can carry on a mature relationship without having everybody in their business. So I think it is possible, but just the way people be moving on here, would I be cautious about doing it? Hell yeah, I would be very cautious. But that's
Yeah,
just me. That's just me.
def- definitely in the new drama talk. Nora, talk to me. Even though you're going through your little bullshit situation right now, do you still think you can find love on TikTok?
Mm, no, I really don't think so. Like I said, you could find homies. Like you could have love for your homies, right?
Yeah,
You probably could build real solid friendships. But as far as like love, romance, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Like, what? Okay, why are you saying you don't think so? Are you saying you don't think so because you don't believe that people have the intention of being serious, or are you saying it's too much on social media that'll ruin it?
Yeah, like people don't value their own discretion,
Rasta,
right?
good looking out, Rasta,
Thank you,
for blessing
Rasta.
everybody.
Thank
They
you for
don't
the
value
gift.
their own discretion. Um, they don't value intimacy. That's why everything gets put out on the floor. So how can you have a loving romantic relationship when just even your intimacy is on display? So nah.
Yeah. And crazy thing is, right now I
Good
got
looking out,
info.
brother
Right now
man.
I got info on somebody, right?
Good looking out, my
Who
brother.
I have info on somebody who's currently off and on with somebody who's on this app who we all know. I'm not gonna name no names, but they off and on with somebody on this app. But I have info on this one dude who,
Oh, bro, when we started doing that shit, drop some fucking names, bro. What
nah,
the fuck
man,
is
nah,
wrong with you?
I can't just yet.
If you ain't
But
gonna
it's
drop the
just for
names,
the
we ain't
prompt. It's
talking
just
about
for the
them. You're
prompt
not gonna
though.
drop
It's really
names,
just for
don't
the
talk
prompt.
about
Godo, it's just
them.
for the prompt though, right? My
Yeah,
point
but I'm
is,
saying if you're gonna name a situation, drop motherfucking names, nigga.
I can't yet. I can't just yet, Godo.
All right, keep it on hot cheese then. When you're ready to drop names, bring it to hot cheese. I'm gonna
Y'all
go.
unalive me, breaking up stuff, and then you can't even talk about it. Just don't
But
say
Exactly.
nothing.
That's that I'm saying.
because I'm trying to give somebody some damn grace. But
Nah, but if you're
I
not,
just want to bring up the example for the sake of the
no,
prompt.
no, don't bring it to the sample unless you're gonna drop names. I don't want to hear about people's problems, but I don't know who they are.
All right,
Make sense? Like
that
you're
makes
gonna break a
sense.
scenario, and I don't know who these people are, so it's like I can't relate to it because I don't know who they are. So
You
drop some
probably could have
names
put
on it.
some context clues had you let me finish.
It's too much. It's too early for me. Y'all know I don't be doing this early live shit. It's too early for me. I don't want to bust my head. Needy, what it do? I don't want to bust my head.
Got you.
But I want to go to T, see what T feel about this prompt real quick.
Oh,
What's going on, TT?
okay. I think you can find love anywhere. Um, I think you just got to keep people out your business. People don't keep people out their business. I think that I dated somebody on the app before a long time ago. Um,
Oh,
long time ago. But it didn't work, and it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still friends to this day. You know, ain't nobody dragging him, ain't nobody dragging me. You know, we went about our way, and we cool people. You know what I'm saying? Like, he checks on me every so often, see how I'm doing. I just think that TikTok gives you a way to see people. Like, it's really more, you can see people for who they are. Like, you listen to the conversations that they have and stuff. You see people for who they are, and people still choose to engage with people that they know already who they are. So it's just like, I think it's people not really vetting or using a discernment properly. But I think TikTok ain't no different than real life. I could meet a stranger and get played the same way I could meet a person on the internet and get played. So I don't think it's any different. Well, let me see the other question. Oh, that's the other question. Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
I
I
think just
ain't
keep people
adding
out
too
your
much to it.
business. Like, move. Dating is dating, right? You're getting to know each other. It don't always work, and I think that's when you get the opportunity to be like, you know what, this ain't working. It was nice meeting you. It was nice getting to know you, and I'm gonna move around. When people learn to do that, it'll be less drama with it. I think everything doesn't have to be like drama. It don't have to end bad. It don't have to end in a drag fest and all that stuff. I don't think it has to be like that.
I agree with you 100%. I think when they keep it online, you can find love online, but when they keep their business online, where you get these haters and these people chasing them, because you get either the girl get love from dudes and the dude get love from girls. I think that cause extra bullshit. I think you can find it and then keep it offline. Nobody got to know about that shit.
Let
Just
me
keep
let
that
me
shit
add to
offline.
that. Let me add to that. So the guy that I was dating, he was a trainer. He's a personal trainer, and of course, most of his lives had nothing but women. And I remember he was like, he used to come to my live, y'all. He would shut it down. Like, anybody that was around that time, they know exactly who I'm talking about. He'd be like, she got to go to bed. It's time for her to go to sleep. But I never went to his lives, and he used to be like, why don't you come to my live? And I was like, because you got majority women there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable with my presence. You know what I'm saying? I want you to keep your support. I want you to keep, we have to be like, when you got to know who you're dealing with, one, and you have to be very secure, two. And I used to just let him do his thing. Like, I'm not coming over there to mess up with what you got, because once people start seeing me over there or start realizing, you know what I'm saying, these women gonna feel some kind of way. They're gonna start acting funny. They're gonna have these, the little faces on them. I'm like, just do your thing. Do your thing. I'm here. I see you. I didn't go and sit in his panels. I didn't go to his lives. I made sure I let him have his thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to do that too when you're on this app.
Yes, I agree with you 1,000%.
I
Because you
know
know
y'all.
what? Love is real, man. And when you
Yeah,
love
he still
somebody,
go live, Bistro. He still go live on in the
yeah,
morning. Bistro, no.
when you love somebody, it's like even though you're not jealous, you're gonna react to you see the affection people give to that person, the gifts or whatever the case may be. That shit, you're gonna react to that. It's
I
gonna
ain't
be
care
just a
about none of
natural
that.
reaction, huh?
No, I don't care about none of that because if you secure within yourself and I can trust you until you give me
Hmm.
a reason not to trust you, right? If I can trust you, do you? I dated rappers. That's what it is. I think my personality, I'm an author, right? I'm an artist as well, and I'm a social person. So I know what comes with this. I know that people are going to flirt with you. It's about how you respond. So I didn't
Yeah,
care about none of that. Like, get your bread, get your support. Women gonna like you. Women gonna. It's all about how you play it, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be sitting up here mad because somebody's sending you a gift or mad. Like, I'm not, no,
all
No,
right.
that's
no,
right.
So
Get your
no.
money.
Ain't no
not to
dude I
get
ever
too
dated gonna tell you that.
not to
I don't
get
play
too
them
too
games.
personal, but did they end it because of online or not?
It just didn't, we met in person and it just didn't go well. It did not go well. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had
It didn't go
we,
well.
we
How?
it didn't go well. It's none of your business. See, you see how that go? You
No, no,
see
no.
how that
Like
work?
chemistry. Like chemistry.
It was just not, yeah, we weren't on the same page. It's different when you meet online, you know what I'm saying, is one thing, but then when you meet in person, it's a whole
That's
nother aura of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, Bistro.
that's a
Like it's
different
a whole
ball
nother
game when you meet in
aura.
person.
And that's the second step. That's the difference between meeting online and meeting in person, right? When I meet you in the street, I'm already gonna pick up your energy and everything like that, but you can still fake too, like when you meet a person in the street. But the first part is online. We talked for about 8 months before we actually met. And then when we met, it wasn't a great experience. you know,
That's
we
a
didn't
crazy thing to say.
it's the truth. What, you want me to lie? Yeah, yeah. How much? It wasn't a great experience. Wasn't a great experience. So, in that experience, we went our separate ways. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, that chemistry, man. That chemistry, like real life chemistry, is something different, man.
Yeah.
If
So
that
I
shit
mean, I
ain't
could do.
there,
I don't know.
man.
I've never had that issue.
that's okay.
You never had that issue. How many
Nah.
times? How many girls you met online?
Oof.
Off the line. I mean, like you met them online and
Yeah,
met them in person.
quite a few.
Well, yeah, you're a player.
But
Go
when
there.
she, the reason why I'm questioning it is because I'm like, I was trying to figure out. I'm like, is it chemistry? But then it's like the way she's speaking on it sounded like it was more than chemistry. Like as if like they yelled at each other. They was arguing type shit. As soon as they met each other, like they was like just bumping
How you
heads.
how, how do
This is
you
the
How do you
think
problem
get
all
with
of
this is
that?
the problem with being nosy. You reading
It ain't
into
none of your
stuff.
business.
I'm
You
not
see,
asking
but
her. I'm not
it ain't
asking
the
her.
problem. The problem is what you allow. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, keep people out your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's
Yeah,
You
how
don't
it
gotta
so
tell
goes.
me.
Keep
You don't
people.
gotta
He
tell
can
me.
he can think whatever he wants to think. That's fine, but it
Yeah.
it ain't his business. And I
Right.
think that's how you keep right, Bistro. But that's okay. Bistro knows he's my friend, so they were around at the time, but it
Yeah.
didn't work. You know what
But
I'm
I'm not gonna
saying?
go spin a
And
narrative. I ain't gonna go spin no narrative or nothing.
you already did, but that's
No, no, no.
okay.
I'm saying in my head, it's just I was just thinking just based on my experience. But I'm not gonna go on the app and be like, yeah, they didn't work out because of whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was just me trying to figure it out in my head. But I
Yeah,
wasn't
see,
going.
and that's what I learned with the app. You give the app what you want him to have, right? What I have learned, like with me and him, right? I did tell the app, like I had a real intimate live where I told the app my supporters, and then I never talked about it again. And what I learned with that, me and him were able to be cool again, right? He never spoke on it. He never spoke on it. He never talked bad about me. He never said anything negative to anybody about me. You know what I'm saying? And then, later in life, later down the line, we had a conversation. We realized where we went wrong, and but it ain't no going back. It ain't no going back. But we cool. When
Yeah.
you get to dragging each other and doing it all, it's like you burn the bridge to be able to still. Sometimes you could be a great friend, but not a great partner. I could be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't work.
Come on, say
Yeah,
it,
we just
T.
didn't work as, what I'm saying, as in that sense. But when we bring it to the internet and we get to putting everybody in our business, there's no room for repair. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? There's no room for
Mm-hmm.
that. So you have to like really like put your feelings to the side and really just,
Yep.
and that's in real life too. Like don't put everybody in your business.
Facts.
Don't because it don't end well like that. I
I
want room
agree.
for repair. I love repair.
I agree
So
completely. That's why in my
so
last relationship, I didn't post my ex girlfriend. Nobody knew what she looked like at the time when I was dating her.
Yeah.
They don't even know her name. They didn't even know her name. A lot of people thought that she was imaginary. Why? Because I gave them nothing. But I always made it be clear that I had a girlfriend. I was in a very beautiful relationship and I was happy in it. But they didn't know nothing about her. They didn't know what she looked like or nothing at the time when I was
Yeah.
dating her.
I
And
got a
that's how it
messy
should be.
question
I
for
think
y'all.
that's the best way.
I got a messy question for y'all. Do y'all think a relationship could still work when that person pee on your bed?
Stop
You know
it.
what, Galdo? Galdo.
Stop it.
Oh my
I
Yeah,
God.
bitch,
had to
shut the hell
throw.
up. Yeah.
You being messy.
I had to put it in there. I had to put it in there. I'm sorry. I was itching for it. Yeah.
But
Maybe if you
like
love the person enough.
I've had a lot of I think a great conversation. I've lost a lot of friendships on this here internet. Um because they put me in they bring their relationship. Everything used to get exposed on my platform. And I hated it. But then they want me to take their side, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. So like that's another thing. Like don't put your friends in it and then not want the truth, or like don't bring it to the internet and not want what I'm saying, not want people to talk about it, because that's what happened when you put people in your business. People gonna talk about your business when you put your stuff on the forefront. People gonna have an opinion on your stuff. They not just gonna be like, oh, you're so beautiful together. They're going to have their opinion. So you have to be ready
Yes.
for that in a relationship, a public relationship.
Yeah, definitely. Because you're gonna have it. You can't get away with it. You can't get mad about it either, right? Because
Yeah.
the motherfucker's gonna have their opinion. Motherfucker's gonna be like, "Oh, she too pretty for you," or "She too ugly for you." Motherfucker's gonna say that, and you just gotta take it to the 10. Along y'all happy and y'all can make it work.
Yeah.
Fuck what a motherfucker think, man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Keep it off the
That's
internet.
one of
Yeah,
my
definitely.
biggest pet peeves is when they bring it online and then get mad when people have conversations or panels about it. I'm like, you put it online. What did you expect?
People gonna do what they do, they're gonna talk. And you
Exactly.
gotta you put your business on the front street, and that's what's gonna happen. Like people gonna talk, they're gonna pick it apart, they're gonna ask you questions, they gonna what I'm saying, they gonna want to know, and that's the best thing is just keep people out your business. Now you can put people in your business if you guys have that type of relationship and you're open to the feedback. If you're open to that, you can do what you want to do, but everybody ain't really open for that.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
What's up with you, Sundress? You gonna find love in the Mad Truck situation? Mad Truck Association?
The Mad Truckers Association is wild, Gordo. No. I saw my friend up here looking all cute and beautiful with her wig on, or
This
not her
ain't no
wig
wig,
on.
girl.
No, girl, that ain't no wig because you was shaking the hell out of that thing yesterday. So we know it's on there.
It ain't a
But you
wig
looking
though.
cute.
It's
I
on there.
know. You look cute though. You look beautiful.
Godo,
You look
There's
beautiful.
no wig.
you think we
Girl,
could find
oh
me
Lord.
love on this app, Godo? You think?
Uh, Bro, I gotta find you a place to stay first, bro.
Right here.
You gotta help. I
Messy,
gotta help you find a
messy
place to
girl.
stay, bro. You went back home to your family house.
No.
You gotta go back home, bro. Gotta go back home first, bro.
So you want you a woman to be
Thank
with you and you
you.
out here living on the streets?
But I was joking. I'm not trying to be with nobody right now.
You don't. You know what? Let me
That's
stop talking
smart.
to you. I forgot.
That's
It's
smart.
priorities, man. We got to get our priorities right first. You
That's
know.
smart.
Some people can't take a joke.
Yeah, that's smart. Don't try to
Well,
be
you
with
know what it
anybody.
is? It's not a joke. Is you got to stop. You got to learn how to troll. You're not really good at trolling. Like you trolling on some real topic shit, and motherfuckers gonna run with it. We you know, this is messy talk, drama talk, and when you drop something like that, motherfuckers gonna run with it, bro.
So y'all tell me if I'm wrong, then, since we gonna talk about like being in a position, right? So y'all know, like I'm already dealing with my own stuff. So I have two people, and in real life, like one has been trying to holler for a long, long time, and another like that's really like a old friend. And I both of them is like really want to try to do, and I'm telling them like I don't have the capacity for that right now. Like, and they don't understand that. Like, why don't people understand? Like, I'm telling them like, am I tripping for saying that? Like, should I be able to like? But I just don't mentally and emotionally. I don't think it's fair with where I am right now in life to even partner with anybody right now. And I'm telling them that, and they're like, they don't care, and I'm just like, I care because I'm not at my full capacity to be able to be a good partner right now. I don't think I could be a good partner right now. And they're not understanding that. Neither of them are.
All
So
right,
then so then
let's go
just
on the panel. What people think? Let's start with Mills. What's up, Mills?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
What's up, man?
Thank you, Quinasia.
I heard
No,
a
All right,
I'm
we're gonna
listening.
skip
I
you.
just
question.
We're
I
gonna
was
skip
asking.
no,
you.
I'm listening. I missed that last
we
part.
going in order.
We're gonna skip you first now because I don't
Okay.
want her to read. Okay, bro, go ahead. What you got to say with it, bro?
Look, if you're not in the mental capacity or emotional capacity to give someone, a romantic interest, right? Just do the latter. You know what I'm saying? Have smacks. Take
No,
advantage
I
of
don't
a
want to
good
do none of
time.
that. I don't want to do any of
What the
that.
fuck?
Have smacks. You know what I'm
Bro, that's
saying?
why
Next,
the
next
I don't
STD
want to do
person.
that
STD rates are
either.
so high. You know that, right?
Listen, I've never
My,
caught one STD, and
We
I've
don't
had
know
lots
that.
of smacks.
We don't know that.
We
I know
skipping,
that.
bro. We going to skip, bro, because he crazy, man.
I'm
He
not listening
wildin'.
because y'all, I'm
Brodo, you
23
telling me
years
you
old. He
wouldn't
can't
want to
tell me
have
that. I'm
smacks with a
not.
woman you like but's not ready for a relationship?
Okay,
You
Bro,
wouldn't
bro.
just
that's
settle for
crazy.
smacks?
No, you're
Do
putting
you think?
yourself in a dangerous situation by doing that. No.
I don't. I'm not doing that either. But you know what I'm saying. I don't have the mental capacity for none of it. None of
Nah,
it.
we
You
I don't
gonna
even
good.
want
we
nobody in
gonna
my
go ahead,
space.
So then
Roller.
what do you want advice for, T-Tom?
No. We're
I'm
gonna
saying,
we're
am I
gonna go,
tripping?
bro.
I'm not. I didn't
Bro,
ask you for advice. I'm saying, am I tripping? I'm trying to
nah,
change.
she
I'm
not.
trying to change the trajectory of the conversation because you were getting to the point where you were, like getting to the seriousness. So I was trying to flip.
Yeah,
Oh,
she trying
okay.
to
Well, no,
derail it,
you ain't
man.
tripping. You ain't tripping. But shit, ain't nothing wrong with a good time neither.
I mean, I know that. If I want a good time, I got a
Pack him up.
Rolodex.
All right, he's gone. You got dropped, brother.
No,
Bro,
Oh,
you got
dang.
dropped. Hundo, we had 22. Hundo got credit. He got 22 credit, 22 drops. So he used one. He had 23. Now he had 22. All right, Nora, what you think? She tripping?
No, you're not tripping for putting yourself and focusing on your journey right now in this moment and prioritizing what's important. However, if they are offering love and support and you're turning that down, I think you're tripping for that because people need an opportunity to show you their love for you too. And right now is the time where you need the love and support, or maybe I shouldn't say need. I didn't mean it like that. This is the time where
No,
people
you
show
good.
up for you. This is the time where people show up for you. So if you're turning that down, then yes, I would say you're tripping for that. But as
I
far
don't.
as a relationship, no.
Okay, so let me break it down. And he just came. One of them just came in here. I don't know if he's still in here, but his birthday just passed. Right now, we were in the panel, and he was asking me like, like, give me. I want to bring you outside, and I'm like, I'm not. I don't want to go outside. Like I'm just not in the. I don't. I'm not ready to go outside yet. And he just kept saying, no, I'm getting you outside. So this is my point. My point is this, like, if I'm telling you I'm not mentally there, and you're telling me I could be there for you, and I'm telling you where I'm at mentally, and you're steady trying to force something, you're already showing me that you're not respecting what I want and where I'm at. You're basically trying to get me to do what you want me to do. You're not understanding that I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? So if you just steady trying to get me outside, or you steady trying to get me, I'm just gonna feel like you still not ready for where I am mentally, because you're still ignoring where I am mentally. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
Yes, yes. And even if it's well intentioned, I understand exactly what you're saying.
See, it for me, it's kind of hard, right? I think I don't want to put a label on somebody. I don't know these individuals, and I don't want to get to know them. So let's keep that, because if they know me, I'm just gonna speak what I think about it, right? I feel like if you telling them that you unavailable emotionally and mentally, and they're still pushing, I think they're trying to be the shoulder to lean on, but they doing it for ill intent. It's not really for you. It's for themselves. And that's not good. I'm saying because they trying to do it for themselves. They're not really doing it for you. They it's like a mask. Like they trying to act like they doing it for you, but if they can't respect it, it's like they're really doing it for themselves. If it makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
And
I
then you
don't
know the person is in a vulnerable place. You think that that person is in a vulnerable place. So I think that's another thing too.
exactly. I think
Uh,
by them thinking that,
mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it is true. So I'm just not giving my opinion. By them thinking that, they maybe think it's a little bit easier, if you know what I mean. Because like, oh, she's not in the right place. It probably just be, you know what I'm saying? Take her out for lunch and because she's not in the right place. It's like a Mickey like type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it's that because I really don't know, but that's what it seems like to me. That's my opinion. But I want to let everybody else talk.
I
Another,
mean, I
can I
don't
make
think
one
that.
last
Can I
point
I
too?
hope
speak
the
for
Can I
phone
make
call
a
one
ends up
last
second?
point?
thing.
Can I make one last point? Because another thing too is when you're in when your life isn't seamless. A lot of men, like Goldo said, they have their own intentions, and then even if you allow them to be there to quote unquote support you, then later on they'll throw it in your face. Well, you owe me this because I was there for you when XYZ. So it's a rough spot to be in. It's a very rough spot because you definitely don't want to feel like you owe anybody anything because they were there for you when you were going through trials and tribulations.
You start to feel indebted to them too. Like when
Right,
I
Mm-hmm.
was down, this person was there for me when I was down. So now I can't walk away, even if you know what I'm saying?
right, right.
So hey
It's,
Twin
it's,
City.
I just wanted to say, I also think there's, I mean, just to think of another perspective, there's also something to be said. And I mean, I think it's one thing to respect your boundaries for sure, but there's something to be said about someone who's willing to support you at your, when, you know, when you're at a moment of vulnerability or lowest moment, whatever you want to call it. I think there's something to be said about that. And I think sometimes we look at the worst intentions sometimes, like you kind of what was just mentioned, but sometimes people just want to be there for you, and if someone's willing to be there for you when you're down, then I think they may deserve somewhat, you know, of a friendship. I'm not saying relationship or nothing like that when you're up, you know, kind of thing. And
I can see that. Like, but like just respect, like, so if a person, like, I say meet people where they are, right? So if you want to be there for a person, you have to ask that person, how can I be there for you? You know what I'm saying? And don't be there for them in the way you want to be there for them. And I say this advice even to women in relationships or whatever. You can be there for your man in the way you think you should be there for him, but have you ever asked him what he needs, right? Same thing here. Like, you can be there for me in the way you want to be, but ask me what I need and what type of support I need. And if you're not willing to respect the type of support that I need, then you don't need to be there for me, because you have to respect where my mind is at and where my mental is at, and not try to force anything on that,
Add to
because
that.
now you're adding stress.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Um,
saying. I'm just not tripping by her wanting to have she's saying verbally to this person. I've been there too, so I get it. You tell them you're like, hey, listen, I just need this time. Just give me this time. I just need to be to me to sort out some things, blah blah blah. But it's like they still are wanting to push for that relationship. I feel like that is being selfish though, because if I'm telling you this, it's not because I'm saying I don't want your affection, I don't want your attention. It's just right now is not the time for that. It's not going to be fair for you or me. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? So I agree with you, T. I do.
Yeah.
I think also it's important to make sure that you don't have if you're gonna be there for somebody, make sure you be there just genuinely and don't have any expectations back from that person in the long run. Because I do find that men fall into that trap sometimes. Even I've done it before in my past, where you like thinking, okay, I'm just gonna be cool with her now, be friends with her now, assuming that when she gets better, all right, then they could be more, but that don't necessarily mean the case.
Right.
So don't expect shit when you try to be there for something, be there for them because you want to, you care about that person, not because you expect a relationship in the future or you expect something that's gonna happen. Because you'll find yourself disappointed sometime if you had that expectation.
And I don't think that neither one of them are like both of them. They're really good guys. Like they're really not even as guys that I usually would date or whatever. And one of them we grew up together, so I know him personally. But I don't think they have ill intentions. I don't think that. I just don't think that they're ready for where I'm at in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're ready for that. And I just don't think that they can deal with it. And I can't deal with having to keep reminding somebody where I am mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have the energy to try to keep explaining to somebody why I can't or I don't want to go outside or why I don't want to, do this or why I don't want to have to do that. And I don't think it's fair.
Go ahead, Big Divide. What you think?
I think Tea Time doesn't know what she wants in life. I don't think she's matured enough to understand certain things aspect, and like she can't even make a decision on what hairstyle she want to go. Do I like this one better? If it's not a wig, I like this one better. Keep this one and all that kind of stuff. Um, no, I'm joking.
I know you are.
Yeah. No, I definitely don't think you're tripping. And I don't think that those guys will have, yeah, like you say, they don't have any ill intentions. I just believe they don't understand the dynamics of you and the person that you are, and then who you would be in a relationship, and
Right.
who this persona that people see you online is not the same, or is that's not always the case. I think people believe that we're what they experience with us online is that 24 hours a day, seven
Well,
days a
they
week.
know me in real life.
Yeah, and they do, but it might listen. If in anything ever changes, and you want to reconsider that, let me know. I'm here for you. But to keep pushing it, I would run from. I would tell you to run away from any
I
guys like that,
do. I be
even if they're good.
running.
Huh?
I be running. I
Yeah, yeah.
run.
You run from them. You don't run. You like because then it's like a web. You get caught up in their web,
Yeah.
and that's not good. But a man that would respect the fact that you said, you know what, I'm not ready mentally, physically, and all that kind of stuff. And if he doesn't say, well, you know what, I can respect that, I can understand that, I'll and let that be it. Then I would say that's the guy you say, okay, now if any of that changes, yeah, you go to him. But if they keep pushing the issue, yeah, no, no,
And this is
leave it
what
alone.
late like when we having these conversations and like Odo when we was talking about women learning how to heal and the power of self. I promise y'all, if I didn't know the power of being with myself, I probably would have been gave one of them a chance out of the fact that I don't know how to be alone or I don't want to be alone or I just want to be with somebody. But when you learn the value and the power of really being with yourself, I don't say by yourself because people think like, by yourself and with yourself are not the same thing. But when you really learn the power and dynamic of being with yourself, you're not afraid to do it alone. You're not afraid to push through by your, you're not jumping and making decisions just because you don't want to be by yourself or you just need somebody. You know what I'm saying? So like in these type of situations, I would maybe in a relationship right now because I'm I don't want to be by myself. So I'm glad that I've learned that power of being with myself. And ladies, when you learn that power, I promise you won't just be dealing with anything and anybody. I promise you won't.
I'm glad you said it that way, and that it's not that you want to be by yourself. Is, are you comfortable being with yourself? So you're comfortable being with yourself when somebody else is coming in there to be with you. You're not trying to change for them, and you're not trying to change that person. You're
Right.
just like, hey, I'm comfortable with who I am and how I move, and
Mhm.
if that person can accept that, then yeah, you're good. But
Yeah.
I think when people, because there's no one on this planet, I don't believe, that wants to be by themselves. You know, the worst thing that they can do to you in prison. What's the worst thing they could do to somebody in prison?
Now why we gotta talk about Chris?
Well, I'm just saying, in confinement, when they're, I'm just saying,
The
they
same
put,
thing that can happen out here, unaliving you.
well, that, okay. Next
They
to
put you in
unalive,
solitary, isn't it?
where they, yeah, separate and put you by yourself. I like, people literally will go insane. So we were not meant or designed to be by ourselves. So that's why I like what T said, be with yourself.
Yeah.
Once you can get comfortable with that, then you'll find being with other people be good. So
Yeah, 23-1 ain't that bad, but okay.
23 and
Y'all
1.
giving me anxiety.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not that bad, but God.
Hey, before I run,
Wow.
I want to the well, I'll let it. Did everybody else answer T's question? Because
Now before
that's why I
you gonna
wanted to go
change the
last.
topic on. I want to say this right. So as far as these dudes go, I find this. I have this problem too. Sometimes I minimize somebody's situation and think they can get over something. You know what I'm saying? And I think I do that a lot. What people trauma, and what they're going through may not be big to you, but you don't know what they're going through mentally. So I think you got to open your eyes and your heart to people that's going through things, right? Because you don't know how bad it affects them. Just because you, like me personally, just because I could get over something easier than that person doesn't mean they are. So sometimes I think a lot of people fight with these issues, and they could be fighting with the issue like, oh, you should just go out and shake it off, like it's nothing to them. But I think people got to realize sometimes it's not. We go all through different things. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, go ahead. If anybody got else to speak about Divine, Big Divine, gonna change the subject. So if y'all still want to talk about,
Yeah, I
see,
just want to say. Sorry.
go ahead, Nadia.
I think T had something to say.
I was talking to
Um,
Corey. Corey, I didn't see you the full message. But if you talking about you gonna be in the area, you come on. It don't matter how late.
yeah, I just want to say if everyone can just tap the screen to 30K, share the live to at least 5 people, and just contribute to the gift goal. Thank you. But I don't disagree with anything everyone said over here. I think the real maturity is that you recognize the fact that right now you're not in a space to be with anyone because you don't have, like you said, the right you're not in the right mindset, you're not in the right space, and for that you're not, like, you can't give to someone right now.
Yeah.
So that relationship will be you taking more than you're giving at the moment, right? And I think that's the most important thing that you realized, regardless of whether or not those two men are doing it for the right reason or the wrong reason. I think that's what you have to sit with, and I think it's very important that I appreciate that you know that. And I don't think, I think your assessment was right to begin with. I don't think, like, if you know yourself and you know you're not there, don't force anything
Yeah.
because it's just gonna stress you out even more.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't think either of their intentions, those two, like they're not the only two. But those two, I don't think their intentions are ill. It was one that was a friend of mine, and he and this is why I say people don't get it. I told him, like, and a lot of people reach out or whatever, and I told him, and he was messaging me and be like, you don't want to talk, or why you ignoring me, or why you ain't been and I'm like, I told you, like, like I have up, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I tell a person like you ain't ready for my mental, that's what I mean, because now you crying, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't texting back, or you whining because I'm not communicating in a way. So I'm telling you, you not ready for this. Believe me when I tell you that, because I'm not gonna be up your ass.
You trying to address yourself and deal with yourself. You ain't got time to be trying to deal with somebody else to add on to it. That's just extra unnecessary. Yeah.
So
Well, now what's happening? Go to before we change the topic. You mind if I talk real quick?
Of course, go ahead, brother.
Because I want to talk to T, but I want to tie into my story real quick. To answer your prompt, you say, do you still think you can find love on TikTok? I
Yes.
actually do. For those that do know me, I actually end up finding my ex-wife on TikTok. Notice I said
Well,
ex,
that's
so obviously it didn't work. But at the same time, I mean, I think we should stay boyfriend and girlfriend a little bit longer instead of rushing to get married. Married, but at the same time, I do know that there was love there on my end and her end. Now, what happened is, when you take your vows, you're saying sickness and health until, unalive do your part. When in 2024, I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure, and now I need a heart transplant. So, I mean, that mental wasn't enough for her. So I'm not mad at her, but I mean, such is life. So T, I'm letting you know, I mean, people trying to come in my life right now trying to be girlfriends, but I'm not trying to go ahead and hold that title. In the back of my head, I'm like, well, my own wife didn't stick around, during my sickness. I don't think I'm worthy enough, but at the same time, I'm not trying to put nobody through this walk that I'm going through.
yeah,
Because I don't know if I'm going to get a heart, or I don't know if I'm going to live the next day or whatever.
yeah.
So what I look like trying to go ahead and get somebody else involved in a relationship with me. We could still be friends. We could go out on dates. We could watch movies. We could eat. So I mean, I don't know if that's speaking to you or not. You can still go ahead and see these people, talk with them, be friends with them. But as for if you're not ready for them in your life, it's just you. It's up to you.
Thank you. And I hope everything works out for you with your heart and everything like that. I do love how you said, the love I had for her was real and the love she had for me is real. I think when people break up or they get divorced, they dismiss, when they dismiss the good things. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it didn't work, you didn't dismiss her. You just said, hey, it didn't work. The love that I had for her was real love she had for me. You didn't dismiss her love. You just, you realize when it got bad, but you didn't dismiss that. And I respect that. A lot of people don't do.